Good afternoon, I'm Sheila Maria and welcome to this month's video, which are the predictions for July. And wherever you are, I hope you are safe and I hope you are well. Okay, so I'm going to dive into this. Happy solstice, everybody. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Robin. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Marianne. It is so good to be with you. So I'm going to do these predictions and then I will come back and I will pull some cards for the people that are still here. It's really, really wonderful to have you here. Hello, it's Orion just coming in and I've got me pink glitter sticking out. Never mind. How are you enjoying the weather? Lisa, I know you're in the UK. The weather's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Couldn't really be much better. So let's get to the July predictions that I have. So the way that I work is I look at the predictions that are going to affect people individually rather than collectively, because I think there's lots of people that are making sort of predictions for the whole of the world, and you know, I think the whole of the world starts with us. Somebody else has joined me. Hey Lisa, it is red hot, it's too hot for me. So okay, let me go over these predictions. So before we go any further, I have a class, a monthly class, which I am starting, and it's to replace Spirit Centre that I know some of you are part of. And this month's class is called Family Soul Contracts, clearing the soul contracts that hold you back. So I'm going to give you a bit of information about that just before we dive into the July predictions, and then before I do some cards for you. Okay, so interestingly, I was talking to my guides and they were speaking to me. Hi Jenny, gonna pull some cards in a little bit. My guides were speaking to me about the changes that I'm experiencing within myself and the changes that I'm experiencing within my abilities. And they basically said one of the reasons that I am so tired at the minute, like more than normal, is because I am working through the last pieces of karma that I agreed to bring through from my father and my mother. And this is something we all do. So we all bring karma in through our parents, through our line, as an opportunity to work through that stuff. Hi Denise. So that is like the raw material for our growth. And what happens when you get to the place where you've actually integrated most of it, you get very, very tired because it's like running a marathon and you literally come to the end of that marathon. Like I've run loads of marathons, as you can tell. Happy anniversary, Denise. Happy wedding anniversary to you and your gorgeous wife. She's absolutely beautiful. Saw the wedding pictures, just gorgeous. Yeah, when you're coming to the end of that marathon, you get very tired and then you start again. So I wanted to explain a bit more about two types of karma that can really affect your life. Now, I don't think karma's good or bad. I just think it's energy. But what I want to explain to you is about mother karma and father karma. So what you may not know is that the energies, and you may have got on really, really well. They might hopefully still be alive and you get on with them really, really well, right? So if there is unintegrated energy from your father's line, whatever your relationship was like with your father, it will stop you from receiving. So that means, and this is why I'm suddenly going through a growth spurt in many ways, also with my waistband, but anyway, we won't talk about that. I'm going through a growth spurt in many ways because I've integrated that last piece of karma. So energies from our father's line, so it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your relationship with your father, right? We're not talking daddy issues here. We're talking about the energies of that side of your genealogy. If they're not integrated, they can cause you to receive less. And so sometimes when people have repeating cycles in their life of not getting the success or the results or being able to make the progress that they want to, which is a cycle I have gone through for the last 50 years, it is because of those, the energies through our father's line. So the energies through our mother's line are to do with what we are able to give. So the energies through my mother's line were to do with intuitive abilities, mediumship, being assertive. I don't need any help with that. But because I'm now coming to that place where I've nearly integrated this, I'm able to give a lot more in terms of, for me, it happens to be through my psychic abilities. So the benefits, what's in it for you, of clearing or integrating those mother and father energies are that you're able to receive a lot more and you're able to give a lot more. So bluntly, if you've experienced, cycles upon cycles upon cycles of whatever, this is something I would recommend that you do. So the class is on Saturday, July the 2nd at 9 o'clock UK time, and everybody gets a mini reading as part of the class. And if you want to sign up, there is a post below, and there is also a video next to this one on YouTube. Okay, so I'm quickly going to go through these predictions for July, and then I'm going to do some messages for you. So the first July prediction is you're going to find that there are just some things that you cannot do anymore, even though you know that you should and must. For most of you, this is to do with career and helping those you cannot truly help anymore. This is because your abilities have been upgraded and you are truly ready to do something new. So the second prediction is similar to this. You will see partners and older children deciding to pursue careers or even vocations that they had once dismissed. For a lot of people, this will be to do with a professional skill or role that they once thought they just didn't need. Maybe they thought it would take too long to study for it, or, they're earning enough money as it is. It's like people are up leveling. So your physical body is going to feel much lighter some days. And then, like for me, I'm going to feel overweight the rest of the time. But anyway, this is literally because the energies hitting the earth are coming into our crown. And for those with a faster vibration, it's literally closing the gap between the third dimension and the fifth dimension and above. And so literally that light, which is from heaven, is going to make your body feel a lot lighter, and you will have more energy some days. So another thing that's going to happen, a lot of you are going to feel as though you're coming out of your body at times, and may even experience a vortex, like a mini whirlwind, when you're dreaming, or like a sucking up quality. This is because at the end of the vortex, the higher dimensions, the gap between here and there is shorter than it has been if you're vibrating quite fast anyway. So I'll tell you, this happens to me when I go to sleep. Hi Sherry. When I go to sleep, I literally my whole body starts to vibrate as I come out. Sometimes I just roll out and come out my body, but most of the times it's like I'm being sucked up. And at times I can actually see the vortex above my head, and it's like a tornado. Okay, so some of you are going to experience that. So along with this, your sense of smell is likely to get much keener, and some of you are going to start to smell spirit visitors. This is also called clairalience. And I will tell you, when I first started having clairalience, I could tell you what the spirit looked like just through how they smelled, but it was a real pong. It was like a spiritual smell. Isn't necessarily very pleasant, because even my mum's, and we're not talking like perfume or cigar smoke, we're talking the actual smell of their soul. And my mum's smell, it wasn't unpleasant, but it was quite pungent. So this is, oh Jenny, fabulous. So this is something that is going to be happening to a lot of the people that are on a level, you know, with the sort of work that I do, just because I'm sharing with you what's happening for me. Okay, so your money will seem to go further because you're literally not focused on wanting more for yourself, because you're getting everything you need when you visit spirit at night, which is happening a lot more. So the average person, if there is such a thing, leaves their body 3 times a week. A lot of you are leaving your body every single night, and some of us are also leaving our bodies during the day. So literally, you don't need as much. Things that you would have craved or wanted, it's like you don't want them anymore. And that is on a personal level. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to actually have loads more money, but it will seem like your money is going further. Loved ones are going to visit you a whole lot more from now on. Like, you might find loved ones that you haven't heard of for years and years and years. Suddenly you remember being with them at night. So this is going to happen from now on for a lot of us as well. And I want to tell you why this is happening. This is because you're actually becoming aware of your whole soul group. So I want to talk to you about soul groups quickly. Hi Bob. See, we come from a soul group, and then within that soul group we have like a soul family, and then within that soul family, that's usually about 22 souls, we have a cluster of between 5 and 6 souls that are our closest soul family. So usually the soulmates that we gel with the most are either from that cluster of 5 to 7 or from the soul family of 25. Hello, I love you. But what's going to be happening now is that you're going to start to come face to face with soulmate, your whole soul group, okay? And also soul group members are going to start coming in towards you that are not from your cluster, but they are from the 25, okay? Like the 25 soul family people that are with you. I think it's 25 to 44, but most people, the immediate soul family that's incarnate, there's around 25 members. So some of you are also going to start meeting new soulmates, and even if you're very happy, right, like me, you will sometimes meet soulmates that make your heart skip a beat, because, and sometimes, you know, you may not consider yourself as being anything other than whatever you feel that you are. They can be of the opposite sex, or they can be of the opposite sex that you find attractive normally, because it's got nothing to do with that. It's literally got to do with their soul resonance. Okay, so you know, if you find yourself finding someone really, really attractive, which I think we all do, but you're not normally that way inclined, but you're feeling it, it's actually not sexual, but it may feel that way because of the soul resonance. That is something that can absolutely happen, which I think is great. Yes, as long as you don't get yourself into trouble, it's fine. Some of you will be drawn to making jewellery or wanting to be creative, and this is because lives where you exchanged crafts for goods are being recalled. And I want to say megalithic lifetimes, Roman lifetimes, life of Jesus lifetimes, Egyptian lifetimes, Babylonian lifetimes, ancient Greek and ancient European lifetimes are actually coming back now. So many of you, so those are the predictions for July. Those are the predictions for July. And also those of you that want to be a pupil again, that are wanting to study something that maybe you never quite got to grips with, or maybe you didn't do as well as you thought you could have done. Like for me, I've signed up with a new mentor. I'm going to be working with someone for 8 weeks. I'm very excited. Very excited about that. So if you find that you are wanting to take a course, or maybe an open university course, or go and take a college class, and you're like, I'm too old to do that, but you really want to do it, you are supposed to. So I'm just going to repeat quickly for the purposes of YouTube before I finish. I have got my t-shirt on completely back to front. I've got it on completely back to front. I'll change it in a minute, never mind. So I've been walking around like that all day. So if you want any help being able to give and receive more, and that does mean, for me, this is equated to much stronger mediumship abilities as a result of integrating that mother and father family karma, come and join the Soul Family Contract Clearing class. You'll find a post on it either over there, or down there. Lots of love. Bye for now, YouTube.